We've made great strides over the last 2 years in using technology and getting rid of waste. But we need to think bigger.
It is something that this administration is truly pushing, process improvements. How can we do it better?
And the presidential call for a more efficient, transparent government is a mandate in action at the USDA Forest Service.
eRecords are important because it gives us an off-site location. It's easily accessible by a lot of people, and we can arrange, retrieve, sort data a lot more efficiently than with hard copy records.
If the CIO of an agency like USDA rolls out an application, the lawyers will come.
Jason Barron, Director of Litigation for the National Archives.
Everything that we spend our lives at our desktops doing might well qualify as federal records. It's very important for people to step back and say, are they records? Are they important enough to preserve?
When you get into the world of litigation, if we don't have the responsive documents that were under litigation hold, we risk the agency being sanctioned. We could lose the case.
Basements and warehouses filled with vast volumes of paper records leave an agency vulnerable both legally and financially.
But everybody that watches the news knows there are great debates going on right now about how to reduce budgets, and that makes it incumbent on the agency to be more efficient. Frankly, real estate is expensive. Storing it is expensive.
How expensive? It is estimated it costs government agencies $2,000 a year to maintain a single filing cabinet, $20 in labor costs to file a single paper document, $120 to find a misfiled document, and $220 annually to reproduce a lost document. Those metrics don't even include the cost of shipping heavy boxes of documents back and forth to the National Archives, where they are ultimately stored.
And if you look around us, you look at all the cabinets and stuff, they are filled.
But records manager Richard Gibbs is on the front lines of transitioning the agency from as-is to the 21st century to-be environment the president is calling for. Gibbs is in the process of scanning, sorting, and naming 2,100 boxes, 786,000 documents a year as part of a human resources management and forest legacy pilot program, developing the methodologies that are turning Forest Service electronic records from concept into reality.
With electronic records, the benefit is that it doesn't matter where you're at. You can sit at your desktop. I can be here in my office, or I can be remotely logged in from home or in another location, and I can go find that record. It beats having, a whole bunch of boxes like this that you might end up having to go through to look for one document.
Well, we have spread the word to other service teams, ASC service teams, about, hey, guess what?
Supervisory Human Resource Specialist Linda Kinney is already seeing firsthand the benefits of her records manager's hard work.
It's much easier to go and look up the record electronically than it is to go through maybe hundreds of case files looking for the information that we need.
Implementing electronic records management is complicated, and it takes a lot of collaboration between all the parties involved, but it's worth it at the end.
Explains National Records Manager Monica McGee. eRecords synergies have been leveraged, allowing the agency's telework form to be fast-tracked. 30,000 to 40,000 telework agreements are expected in 2011 featuring electronic signature.
No print and sign, it's all done electronically.
No longer you would have to mail documents around the nation and paying that cost when you can do it electronically.
eRecords and knowledge sharing just jives together so well. By having information in the right place at the right time, everybody will have one location to access the information. And that's what knowledge sharing is all about. Great way for knowledge transfer across the agency.
And that speed of access, that ease of access has really revolutionized historic research. It's fabulous.
Forest Service historian Lincoln Bramwell on why eRecords is mission critical.
The public loves the national forests. You know, they're not clamoring for histories of Department of Commerce or the IRS, but they're really interested in what we did. They're really interested that, gosh, we used to ride out on horseback to manage landscapes, and it's very romantic and it's very cool.
Thelma Strong, director of the Office of Regulatory and Management Services, is one of a number of Washington office leaders with a message of gratitude and encouragement for records managers and employees across the enterprise, supporting the agency's transition to electronic records.
And we didn't get here by ourselves. We got here through the work of folks in the field who have dedicated so many hours and so much of their time in helping us get the requirements and getting the standards and just collecting the data to go into this electronic records management system.
I would like to thank people for taking the initiative to implement the system and to try to do things more efficiently and more smoothly. I really think once the agency as a whole is implementing this new system, we'll just find the process moves so much easier. I really think that once people start using this, they're going to like it.